The JoLynn Braley Show, Episode 30, Weight Loss Magic, Why It Never Appears. Hello and welcome. This is JoLynn Braley, weight loss mindset expert and founder of the Inner Self Diet. And this is the JoLynn Braley Show. Join me on today's show as I go beyond the food, the eating, your excess fat, all those things that you think are the problem, and go to what the real problem is, and coincidentally, it's also the real solution. And what is that? Your mindset. Yes, it is the truth. Your mindset is 90% of the solution. If the results you want are struggle-free, lasting success with your weight, if you would love to leave all of your ongoing food and weight struggles behind you, then you must shift your mindset significantly. And when I say leave all of your ongoing food and weight struggles behind you, I do mean all. We're talking about if you are an emotional eater, a binge eater, if you stuff yourself, if you obsess about food, if you beat yourself up mentally and emotionally, if you have negative self-talk, if you're a black and white thinker, if you're into perfectionism, if you over-exercise, under-exercise, eat at night, whatever it is that you do that keeps that excess fat on your body, the excess fat on your body is only a symptom of your FAT mindset. FAT are your fear-attracting thoughts. It is your mind that runs your body. Once you get a weight loss mindset, then the 10%, which is healthy eating and exercise, that will become super easy for you to do. But you must get a weight loss mindset first. Anyone knows this. All high achievers know this. Einstein knew it. Tony Robbins knows it. Dr. Wayne Dyer knows it. Louise Hay knows it. Even Mary Kay of Mary Kay Cosmetics, she puts it in her business materials. She writes in her business materials that in order to succeed in the Mary Kay Cosmetics business as a distributor, you must get your mindset right. And she writes in her materials that that is 90% of the game of success, of achieving success with the Mary Kay business. So it's not anything new, it's not any secret, and it's also not magic, which is what the topic of today's show is weight loss magic and why it never appears. In the end, though, you do need to get a weight loss mindset if you want to stop that yo-yo dieting and the hamster wheel of failures and short-term successes that you have with your weight. So, let's look at today's topic of weight loss magic and why it never appears. First of all, let's define what is weight loss magic. Weight loss magic is when you tell yourself that someday something will happen. Just like that fairy tale of someday my prince will come. When you are waiting for weight loss magic to appear, you are waiting for your prince to ride in on the white horse and scoop you up and save you and magically give you the fit, slender body of your dreams. You're waiting until someday, somehow, maybe one day you'll get motivated, or how about we just wait again until New Year's Day? And now you might say, well, why are you talking about New Year's Day when it's so far away? Actually, it's not that far away. We are halfway through the year right now, here in July. But it'll be here before you know it. And when you continue to wait for that magic to happen, that someday, somehow, some way you'll get it worked out, what is going on while you are waiting is you're still living in the overweight body, you're still overeating, you're still feeling bad about your excess fat, and you're still not getting the results that you could get if you were to just do the steps that you need to do to get a weight loss mindset. And what are those steps? Well, I can only speak for myself and my proven system that I founded, which is my proprietary step-by-step proven system to lasting permanent weight loss, and that is the Inner Self Diet. I can only speak for the steps in the Inner Self Diet. The fact that they always work, they work with every single client that I work with, as long as they do what I give them to do, of course, which is how it is with anything in life. For example, let's say that you wanted to learn how to fix car engines. Let's say that you have a fascination or an excitement about automobiles. Well, if you signed up for courses to learn how to repair a car engine and you never went to class, what results would you get? Of course you wouldn't get the results of learning that skill. And it's exactly the same thing with getting a weight loss mindset. Yes, you actually have to take action, and surprisingly enough, there is no magic. I can tell you that I've had several clients who, when I'm working with them, they finally hit a point in the steps, in the process, in the journey, where they tell me, they say, you know what, I was waiting for some kind of magic to happen, and finally I realized that I just had to do the steps and just trust and just expect success for myself, and wow, here I am today and I've gotten the success. Why did they get the success though? How did they get the success of releasing all of their struggles with their eating and their weight? How did they get the success of being able to exercise every day or 5 days a week and do it without struggle and without a battle? How did they get that success? How did they get the success of releasing their inner demons, their inner negative self-talk? And how did they get the success of actually really liking themselves and accepting themselves and actually being okay before they even get to their goal weight? So here they are. Before they started working with me, they were feeling depressed, hopeless, hating themselves, hating their body, and then they actually got to the point where they had these fantastic results of feeling really good about themselves, praising themselves, loving their body, and they still are not at their goal weight because the Inner Self Diet works so fast that when you have a person who is 20, 50, 100 pounds or more overweight, there's not enough time in the Inner Self Diet for all of that fat to come off because, as everyone knows, and as you know as a very smart individual, the human body releases excess fat over time, which, by the way, is one of the biggest challenges that overweight people deal with. And unless they get a weight loss mindset, they don't solve it, and that is expecting instant success, instant results with their body. You are not going to lose 10 pounds of fat in one day. You're not going to lose 10 pounds of fat in 10 days. Could you lose water weight? Could you lose muscle mass? Could you lose bone? Yes, you could do all those things. Is that what you want? I hope you don't want that, but if you are like many folks out there in the world today, you are focused only on the number on the scale. You're not taking into account whether that number on the scale is indicating that you are dropping fat, or if that number on the scale is indicating that you are dropping vital parts of your body, such as muscle, bone, water weight. That is not fat loss. So I went off on a little bit of an extra tangent there, but the fact of the matter is that if you do want to release fat from your body, that occurs over time. The Inner Self Diet gives instant results in the mindset. And you have to have those fast, quick results in your mindset so that you can live the healthy lifestyle over time so that the fat can come off of your body. Otherwise, you will never release the fat and keep it off. I'm sure that makes sense to you. When you have an FAT mindset that is grounded in fear-attracting thoughts, that's what FAT is, then you're not able to live the healthy lifestyle over time, which is what is required so that the fat can come off your body, and you must be able to continue to live that healthy lifestyle over time so that you can maintain that awesome, fit, slender body. You know, back on the topic of automobiles, and I'm not a big automobile lover. I know there are many people that are, and especially here I live in the Metro Detroit area, and it's Motor City. There's a dream cruise here in the area every summer, and there's lots of people that are really into cars, and I'm not really that into them. But automobiles are a great example of what I'm going to give you right now, and that is the fact that most people take better care and they put more maintenance into their vehicles, their cars, their automobiles over time than they do into their own body. And guess what? Ding, 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 ding. Here's a news flash. What exactly is your vehicle here on this planet, on this earth plane, in this place that we live in? What is your number one vehicle? All right, I'll give you the answer, and I hope you already got it. It's your body. Your body is your vehicle here on this planet. If you do not have a body, you are not able to listen to me on the JoLynn Braley Show. You're not able to put food in your mouth. You're not able to look at other people. You're not able to have sex with other people. You're not able to go walking. You're not able to go to your job. You're not able to go to the beach. You're not able to go outside and look at the leaves or look at the sunshine or go swimming. You're not able to do any of those things if you don't have a vehicle here on this planet, and that is your body. What is it that rules your body? That is your mind. I'm sure that you've heard that term before of folks who become a vegetable, and that is a person who is either in a coma or they're brain dead. Hey, if you don't have a mind to lead you through your day, then you don't have much going on, and that is where the magic happens. But there is no magic the magic is in the mindset, all right? But there's no magic that makes you get or helps you get a weight loss mindset. You have to actually take action. You have to make a decision that you're totally fed up with being fat, being overweight, being out of shape, being unable to take control of your eating and your unhealthy lifestyle habits. You got to make a decision that enough is enough, and then you have to actually invest in yourself, invest time, financial abundance, energy, emotions, commit to yourself. You have to invest in yourself to do the things, do the steps that you need to do so that you can get the weight loss mindset. And then once you get a core solid weight loss mindset, then it actually seems like magic. And I hear this from my clients all the time. Oh, I went to the grocery store and I couldn't believe it. I came home and I had tomatoes in my bag and lettuce and all of these beautiful fresh fruits and vegetables. And I didn't even realize it when I was in the store that I was buying these items. And my husband looked at me and he said, "What happened to you? What happened to you? Where's all the Reese's peanut butter cups?" And they say it's like magic, but it's really not magic because they did the steps to get the mindset to make the core inner shifts, and then that is what changes your behaviors. That is then what seems like, and I know I'm repeating myself, but I also understand that you are coming from a place that mass consciousness lives in when you have food and weight struggles, and that is diet mentality. Oh, I just need to go get another diet that will tell me what to do and tell me what to eat and what not to eat, and I'll just do it. Well, if that were the answer, then why are you listening to me right now? You would just be doing it. The reason that you're not able to do it, and you haven't been able to follow through, and you haven't been able to do it long term, is because of your mindset. If you had a core, solid weight loss mindset, one that supported you, empowered you, and was based in healthy, loving core beliefs, and it included all of the tools that you would need to maintain that mindset, then if that's where you were, then you wouldn't have any problem living healthy and fit. And I'm sure that you agree, you know that in order to have the body of your dreams, you do need to live a healthy lifestyle consistently. That's not about dieting, that's about living healthy and fit. Regular exercise, putting healthy foods in your body, eating only when you're hungry, stopping when you're full, drinking plenty of clean water, getting rest, all those things that go into living a healthy lifestyle. Lifestyle is not the same as a diet. A diet is short term. Then you could ask me, well, why is your proven step-by-step system, JoLynn, why is it called the Inner Self Diet? Well, because most people, just like you, are not out there looking to get a weight loss mindset because you think that you need a diet. So that's one reason it's called the Inner Self Diet. Another reason is it actually is short term to get your immediate results that you must get so that you can live the healthy lifestyle without any struggle. And then you also get the inner self tools you need to maintain that mindset, just like you maintain your car. Because you don't make a mindset shift one day and expect it to last the rest of your life. That would also be considered weight loss magic. So why is it that this weight loss magic never appears? Because you never made a decision, you never committed to yourself, you never took action. Magic only comes from committed, decisive action. And then in the end, it's not actually magic as far as, oh, I didn't do anything and then I got this fantastic result. There are always steps that you must take, whether those are steps for the inner self that have to do with your mind, or whether they are steps to do 600 sit-ups every day to get the abs that you want, the abs of your dream, to get six-pack abs, or whatever kind of exercises you need to do to get the kind of body you want. There are always actions you must take. There is no weight loss magic. There is no pill you can take before you go to bed and get the body of your dreams. There is no quick fix. Although I did have a client I worked with who has already graduated the Inner Self Diet, Barb, who called me out on that and told me that the Inner Self Diet is a quick fix because it does give you immediate results, which are the results you need in your mindset. And once you have those results, then again, like I've said several times on today's show, then you will have a very easy time living healthy and fit. And that is the place that you've got to get to if you want to have struggle-free, lasting success with your weight. So it's time for a commercial break. And today's sponsor of the JoLynn Braley Show is the Inner Self Diet. TheInnerSelfDiet.com specifically. You can head on over to TheInnerSelfDiet.com and you'll see a personal welcome message there from me. And it's a video. You will see that there on the page, and you can sign up for your free 5-day e-course, which I am happy to offer to you to help you learn more about what has really been stopping you from losing weight for good, and I will also share with you what you can do about it if you are serious about achieving lasting, struggle-free success with your weight. And you can do that at theinnerselfdiet.com. Okay, questions for you to ask yourself today. What I do on every episode of the JoLynn Braley Show is I give you some questions that I highly suggest you write down, pen on paper. You write down the question and then write down your answer. Why? Because there is a connection that occurs between your head, your hand, and your heart that you do not get when you write on a keyboard, and you certainly don't get it if all you do is listen to me. So why not take advantage of it? This is a free podcast, and why not do it for yourself? So your first question to ask yourself today is, how much longer am I willing to wait to get struggle-free success with my weight? How much longer specifically am I willing to wait to get struggle-free success with my weight? And write down that number. And now here's something very interesting. If you're having a challenge answering that, ask yourself this next question. Do I believe that and then write your name, your first and last name. Do I believe that write your first and last name, can really have struggle-free success that lasts with my weight? Do I, first and last name, honestly believe that I can have struggle-free lasting success with my weight? Yes or no? And if your answer to that is no, then what in the world are you doing listening to me right now? And if your answer to that is no, you are right. If you don't believe that you can have struggle-free success with your weight that lasts, then you will not have it. And if you tell yourself that that's for other people, that you don't deserve it, that it's not possible, or especially if you tell yourself it's not possible for anybody, then I would question why you're listening to me right now, because it's really a waste of your time. And second of all, it's very important to understand that your beliefs rule your life. So whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right, because you will prove yourself right every time. And that's a quote from Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. You have to prove yourself right, because otherwise you would be crazy. The exciting thing about this is that beliefs can be changed. Beliefs are changed when you get a weight loss mindset through the Inner Self Diet. There are many folks I work with who they don't fully believe when we start working together that they can really have struggle-free success and that lasts with their weight, but they want it and they want to believe it. And that is actually a part of the journey in the Inner Self Diet, is getting that belief in yourself. Because if you believe that weight loss is supposed to be hard, if you believe that it's supposed to be a struggle, if you believe that you're never going to be naturally slender, then you are correct. Conversely, if you believe that you can have the fantastic results of my clients, that you really can drop the fat and keep it off, that you really can have fun releasing that excess fat, that you really can allow it to stay off your body, then you are right. So the third and final question to write down for yourself and then ask yourself is, how would I feel if I could live struggle-free with my body and with food? How would I feel if I could live struggle-free with my body and with food? And this is the most important question of all of these. And it's important to understand also that when you live struggle-free with food and your weight, It doesn't mean that you don't do anything. That, again, would be weight loss magic. That would be a magical mentality, an FAT mindset. People who are stuck in magical thinking, that is a sign of an FAT mindset. So it is not that you don't do things when you're living a healthy lifestyle. You do need to go to the grocery store, buy healthy foods, cook your healthy foods, eat the healthy foods, exercise. Those are all just parts of living a healthy lifestyle. And so you actually do things. What is different is when you have the right mindset is that you don't have that war going on inside of you. You don't have the thoughts of, well, yeah, this is nice, I'm eating green beans and chicken, but I sure would rather be eating that ice cream sundae. Those kinds of conflicts are gone. That is the battle. That is the struggle, the fight. And it's exhausting, isn't it? It's just exhausting. So when you have a weight loss mindset, you actually want to exercise. You want to eat healthy. You want to cook up healthy foods. You want to get outside and go for a run if you're a runner, or bike ride, or go walking, whatever your choice of exercise is. You want to go out and do those things. There isn't a struggle to do those things when you have a weight loss mindset. So again, that third question to ask yourself is, how would I feel if I really could live without struggle with food and my body? So get your answers to those questions. And finally, what is really exciting is that the quickest way to get a weight loss mindset is to just do the things that other people have already done before you, and it's already proven to work, and you just do those steps. And what are those steps? Those are the steps of the Inner Self Diet. And if you really are serious, and it sounds exciting to you, if you would love to live without that exhausting struggle with your eating, with your weight, if you'd love to be able to live healthy and fit and enjoy it so that you could really drop that fat and allow it to stay off, because you would be living as a healthy person without the battle, and it would just be an ongoing thing for you, no big deal. If you would really love that and you're serious about it, then your first step is to go to www.discovery-session.com and apply for a complimentary weight loss discovery session, and that would be a one-on-one call with me. And what I would want to hear from you on the call is, why is it so important for you to release all of your battles, to release that exhausting struggle with food and your weight? What would that do for you? I'd want to hear all of these things from you. What are the results you want? And your first step is, again, to fill out that application for a complimentary discovery session, and you can do that at discovery-session.com. Okay, so shout outs. To get a shout out from me on the JoLynn Braley Show, just go over to the JoLynnBraleyShow.com and click like to like our Facebook page, and I will give you a shout out on an upcoming show. It's a lot of fun. It's a good way to acknowledge you and just say hi. And again, the way you get a shout out on the JoLynn Braley Show is to go to the JoLynnBraleyShow.com and just click like on our Facebook page. Okay, so let's take a look at what you learned today on today's episode 30 of the JoLynn Braley Show. One thing you learned is what weight loss magic is. And you also learned what an FAT mindset is, and that your mindset is either 90% of the solution or it's 90% of your problem. Obviously, it's 90% of your current problem if you have an FAT mindset. How do you know you have an FAT mindset? You know that your mindset is fat because you already do know how to live healthy and fit, but you're not doing it. And your mindset is where 90% of the solution is if you want struggle-free weight loss that lasts. You also learned today why weight loss magic never appears, because it's not going to happen. No, there is no white shining horse riding in with your prince on the horse to save you. Nobody is coming. Nobody is coming to save you. You are the only one who can take action to get the mindset, to get a weight loss mindset, which you sorely need if you want to drop that struggle with your eating and with your weight. You also learn that when you wait for weight loss magic to happen, that you're actually living with the struggle in the meantime, and that's just not any fun. It just completely stinks. Finally, you learn that the quickest and easiest way to release your food and weight struggles is to just do the proven steps that other people have already done, and that will get you a weight loss mindset. And what is the proven solution to that? That is the Inner Self Diet. And you can go to theinnerselfdiet.com to sign up for your free 5-day e-course. You can do that right now so you can start learning more. Also, just as a note here, something I didn't cover is positive thinking is not enough to get a weight loss mindset. That only hits the surface, and you can make some progress with positive thinking, but you're not going to get to the core, so it will take a much longer time if you ever do get there with just positive thinking. You do need to get to the root of your food and weight struggles and heal that root so that you can just move on with your life and leave that struggle behind you. Okay, so be sure and go over to theJoLynnBraleyShow.com and click like to like our Facebook page, and you'll get a shout out from me on an upcoming show. If you're subscribed in iTunes, go ahead and give the show a 5-star rating. On next week's episode, the topic is 3 ways the law of attraction helps you lose weight. This is JoLynn Braley, the FAT release coach, weight loss mindset expert, founder of the Inner Self Diet, and you've been listening to The JoLynn Braley Show. Go over to fearlessfatloss.com to learn more, and if you are serious about dropping all of your food and weight struggles now, leaving all of that in the past, then go to discovery-session.com and apply for your complimentary weight loss discovery session now. Here's to your best life in your ideal body.